guys, it's Darlene and welcome to my channel. Alright, so today's video is my weight loss and health journey. So without further ado, let's jump in. Alright, first and foremost, if you're already subscribed to my channel, I want to say thank you so very much. If you are not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and that way you won't miss out on any videos. Before I even begin, let me preface this. If you are about to start any weight, if you're listening to me and you're like, I'm going to do this journey, check with your doctor before you do any exercise program or change anything in your diet. I'm going to say that. This is like judgment-free zone here on my channel. So if you have something negative to say, you can keep it to yourself. I wish more people would just do that nowadays. But all of a sudden we feel that we can just say whatever we want. Well, you can, but I'm just going to delete it if it's negative. Again, my journey, okay? Number one, I'm going to start with why I started this journey. Okay, I moved to Connecticut 3.5 years ago. In that 3.5 years, I gained 37 pounds. 37 pounds, people. Yeah, crazy. I talked to my doctors about it and multiple times. And if I heard one more time, well, you lost your thyroid, well, you there was no solution, right? I am one of those people that's certainly not going to take a weight loss anything, okay? That is not my thing. If I can do it the hard way, which it is, and I'm not saying that, here we go, because I can already hear it. If you're taking Ozempic or anything like that and it works for you, great. You do you. That's going to be my motto on my channel. You do you. That's not going to be me. I'm allergic to too many things. There's too many side effects. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to do it with hard work, exercise, and food, if I can. All right, so let's start with numbers now. I had that weight, and I wanted it gone. So I wanted to lose, we're going on an Alaskan cruise. I had approximately 70 days, okay? And in those 70 days, I said to myself, you're going to lose, my goal is lose 27 pounds. 70 days, 27 pounds, doable. And I started. Oh, we're off to the races. All right, those are the numbers. 70 days, 27 pounds. Where am I right now? I'm at 60 days and 25 pounds. It's only 10 days to go, and I have 2 pounds. Am I going to meet my goal? 100%. Am I going to beat it? You betcha. I've got enough time, absolutely, and I'm going to do it. So now how did I go about the journey? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you, it has not been easy. I chose to do it by cardio, food, and intermittent fasting. Let's talk about each one. Cardio. I bought a treadmill off of Facebook Marketplace. I stuck it right in my bedroom. Can't miss it. In fact, I have a small house. I'd trip over it if I wasn't careful. It takes up a lot of room. Don't care. Every morning I roll over. She's there. She's waiting. I get up. I got her all charged up, raring to go. And in 60 days, here's my little thing. Not a day missed. Was it easy? 100% no. Is it doable and can you do it? Yes, you can. If I can do it, you can do it. Let's talk about how it was done. In the beginning, now I did about a week or two before I found the Fitbit and everything. I was warming myself up. 45 minutes. I would do 30 to 45 minutes, maybe 2 days, then I'd take a day off, then 3 days, for about 2 weeks, kind of warming the body up, right? Then I got the watch charged up and I said, okay, let's go. We're closing every ring every day. And not only are we closing every ring every day, but we are closing that exercise ring in the morning. In the morning, 60 minutes in the morning, bam. And that's what I did. Day one, and went off from there. Now, in the beginning, I would say, okay, in that hour, I will do 3 miles because I'm only walking at a 3. Okay? 3.1 maybe. I cannot run. My knees are blown out. Occasionally, I will do a light run in an evening workout because I'm only going a mile. So this is just me. Again, I've got to warm the body up, right? This body has not been doing this for a very long time. So that's what I started. And then the goals become greater. About 3 weeks in, okay, you are now going to do 4 miles. You are doing 4 miles before you get off this. And if it took me an hour and 20 minutes to do it, then that's what it took me. And then it became, okay, 4 miles, but you need to do it in an hour. Then it became 5 miles. And now it is 6 miles. So I just kept giving, and the speeds have increased. So we started at 3 as the minimum. 3 was the minimum though. 3 was the minimum because I calculated in my head, because you have nothing else to do when you're on that darn thing for so long. Calculated on my head that if you walk, Google it. It's actually, I Googled it. If you walk approximately 3 miles per hour, you'll get 6,000 steps in an hour. Great. Okay, so that's at 3. So now I walk at 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, within that range. Never below 3, unless I'm dizzy or unless there's something that happens. There has been. I'll get into that. Now, I'm going to throw some more numbers at you. Heart rate. One of the things that you will learn and you will see and you will feel good about if you do this is that your cardiovascular fitness is going to get fit real quick. So when I started out and I was doing an hour and I was doing 3 miles per hour for an hour, my heart rate was 130 to 135. That's not great because I'm not really walking that fast. Now I'm walking at 3.5, 3.6 on average, and I'm going for an hour and 40 minutes, and my heart rate is around 113 to 118. Yes, that is how fast your cardiovascular fitness can get there. Be strong, have a strong heart. So that's important, right? That's more important than actually even losing weight. One of the questions on Instagram, because I post there, was how do you not go bonkers of boredom? Yeah, look, guys, it's not fun, especially in the beginning. Maybe for you, watch TV, listen to music, none of that worked for me. I FaceTime my daughter during her drive to work. Now she gets up and she's been doing it. She is on day 41. She's lost 20 pounds. She's rocking it. So she's doing amazing. And let me tell you, if she can do it, she gets up at 3:30 in the morning to be able to work out before she has to leave for work at 5, to drive an hour, work 8 hours, drive an hour and a half to 2 hours home, and then she'll do yoga at night. So I don't want to hear you don't have time. Now, and that's why I do it early, by the way. I get up at 6:30 in the morning. That way, because it is an hour and 40 minutes out of your life. And if you start at 9 or 10, you're going to feel like your whole day is gone. So the first 10 minutes for me are horrid every day because my feet hurt sometimes, not always, but like my feet are hurt or my ankles hurting. In the beginning, everything hurt, you guys, everything. And then I got a blister that I had to go and have it lanced, and he's like, yeah, you can't be on the treadmill. I'm like, yeah, dream on. I wrapped my foot and I was on the treadmill. Nothing stopped me. When I say nothing stopped me, I was sick a couple days. I was blowing my nose on the treadmill. Didn't care. There are times where I got lightheaded. I brought it down and I did a slow walk. Now, there were times that I could not accomplish the 100 minutes in that morning. But there wasn't a time that I couldn't get the 60. But what I'd do is I would get off at 6 when I closed it. If I was feeling like just a little wonky or whatever, it's electrolytes, by the way. And I'm going to get there. I needed electrolytes. So I would get off, I would rest, 20 minutes, get back on and finish that 40 minutes. And that's what I did. I'm not saying it's not easy. I'm not going to sit here and tell you rainbows and puppy dog tails and all woohoo. No, it was really super hard. Now, 2 months later, God, it's so hard to believe. It's 2 months. 2 months later, it's like brushing my teeth. I get up, and let me tell you, number one, have everything ready to go. All of my workout gear is hanging on the treadmill. Tennis shoes are lined up, boop, beep, boop, dressed on, special socks. Yep, love them. They're here. Amazon Prime, by the way, they're on there. My scale is on there too. Talk about that. Love them because they're compression, they're wicker, moisture removing, whatever. There's a right and a left sock. So let me tell you, those helped so much because, boy, your feet are going to hurt. I'm not going to lie to you. Your feet are going to hurt. It's a lot. You're doing a lot. And, you know, the goal is to just do it. Doesn't matter how long it takes you to do it in the beginning, and then challenge yourself every single day. Challenge whatever it is. If it's 1 minute more than the day before, just challenge. Have a challenge. That's it. Okay? And I'll do a clothing. My favorite workout gear is Halara now. Best sports bar, best leggings, tops, so cute, some really cute stuff. I'm going to do a Halara haul very, very soon here. But one of the things also is I got a, like a faja, but like for working out. I don't know what, like a waist trainer, but only for working out. And it makes you sweat. Oh, it's so great. And man, it will help snatch that waist. I got my daughter one too, and she's like, like her shirt's like, you're soaked. Really gives support to the back because there's some ribbing, you know, light ribbing. It's great. So all of that is ready to go. I have my water ready to go. My phone charger, boop, boop, boop. I bought a fan because my treadmill doesn't have a fan. Otherwise I'm dripping in sweat. I like a fan blowing on my face. Clip, clip. I'll list it all my little tips and tricks and tools. Did I ever miss a day? No. Were there days I didn't want to do it? 100%. Were there days that I was just like a beast? Yes. And my daughter goes, she's so funny. She has me laughing so hard sometimes I literally almost fall off the treadmill. So you can do it. All right, next, let's talk intermittent fasting because that's very simple. I don't eat before 12:30. That doesn't mean when I say I don't eat, it means typically, because there will be times where I've gone to a brunch or whatever, but on any given typical day, I don't eat before 12:30. And then I end my eating between 5 and 6, typically. I have to say that because sometimes we'll be out to dinner later. I don't like that. It does happen. That's life. I'm still going to enjoy life. But for the majority, I eat between 12 and say 5 or 6. So my window of eating is small. My window of being able to absorb the good food that I've eaten and then digest it and have time for the body to repair itself is great. Okay. It's very simple. Talk about, supplements, if you will, I guess. We'll call electrolytes a supplement. Electrolytes, you need them. This right here is so good. Number one, it tastes good. Number two, it has absolutely no carbs. It's vegan-free, kosher, gluten-free, you name it, and all the flavors taste good. When I put the electrolytes in, I like it better cold. There's something about the viscosity of it. But once I started drinking electrolytes, 100% felt better. I was just drained in the beginning. Electrolytes. The second thing, but I've always taken this, or at least for a decade, is magnesium glycinate. Do not get your magnesium from Walgreens or CVS. It's been sitting on the shelf forever, and that magnesium citrate is just a bunch of garbage. Google it. You can get it from a compound pharmacy. You can get it. I will list it. There's where I get mine online. It is like an online compound pharmacy. I get my D3 there. So I do take vitamin D3. and I take magnesium. Magnesium is a wonderful thing. Most women are deficient in it. Look it up. It's a fact. And it will help with sleep. It'll help keep you regular. It'll help with muscle cramps. If you have restless leg syndrome, magnesium's like seriously so amazing. I also take calcium as well. Great. All right, let's talk about food. High protein, low carb. That doesn't mean that I don't eat carbs. It just means I choose healthy carbs. If I'm going to choose broccoli over corn, I'm going to choose a salad over chips. I'm going to, but I am primarily, there is no starch, typically. Okay. Now in that 2 months, have I been 100% No, of course not. I'm human. I've had a full on, out of that 60 days, there were 2 cheat days. And then, and that's what it is. I say, okay, this is a cheat day. Now the next day we get up and we start over. I meal prep. So if I have a favorite thing, like I make a low carb chili, I will make that for you guys at some point here and show you. I love chili, and I love making a low carb chili. Bought some little Tupperware thingies, whatever. I'll make it for like 3 days and have like the chili, and then, some 0 carb tortillas I might cut up and air fry and use those as chips with my, stuff like that. What do I drink? Water. Now my water has apple cider vinegar in it. I should have probably put this in the supplement thing. Apple cider vinegar is so good for you for so many reasons. Google it. But I've been doing it for 10 years. Now I stopped for about 4 months. No idea why I did that. And my stomach was a mess. I was bloated. I was feeling shitty. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I was just feeling like crap. It's a start out with a capful. A capful in your water, not a tablespoon. You will not enjoy that. Me, I enjoy it. But if you can't get past the apple cider vinegar, throw some lemon juice in there, fresh squeezed lemon juice. So it's great. It's excellent if you have gastritis and stuff like that. Really, I'm just going to stop there, because honestly, I would give you medical advice that I don't want to do. So I drink water. I drink sometimes sparkling water. Occasionally I'll have a Diet Ginger Ale. That's my only soda that I will ever drink. Occasionally I'll have a diet cranberry juice. Occasionally I'll have zero pink lemonade or zero lemonade. It has 0 carbs in it, so sometimes I'll mix bubbly with a splash of lemonade or whatever, but mainly water. As far as alcohol is concerned, I drink alcohol. Have I given that up? Nope. I enjoy my Prosecco. During this 60 days, primarily what have I drank? Prosecco, or because it is summertime, my favorite cocktaily spritzy drink is Prosecco. This is over ice. Prosecco, splash of DBeauty's Ruby Red Grapefruit, splash of club soda, and a sprig of mint. Love that mint. Makes everything taste better, by the way. Okay, that's food. Tools. What do I think that you really should to set you up for success? Okay, so that's been my journey. That is how I've lost 25 pounds in 2 months. Now, what would I say to you to set you up for success? Number 1, be ready. If you're not ready, forget about it. You got to be ready. I was pushing my daughter for a month. Not ready. One day she woke up, she was ready. 41 days she's in. So you got to be ready. Number 1. Number 2 is, if you're going to do it all at one time, meaning intermittent fasting, high protein, and exercise, you're going to feel crappy for the first week to 2 weeks. Accept it. You don't have to start all 3. I'm glad that I did. I just am. The next thing is make sure you have if you're doing all 3, electrolytes, have them ready to go. Number 2, the next one is if you're doing cardio, treadmill, have your stuff ready to go. If you're going to the gym, have your stuff ready the night before to go. Have it there so that you get up, boom, there's no thought, you just go. Have the tools to track your progress. If that's an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, if that's a scale that can not just determine your weight, but determine, and that way you can actually see, wow, look, my BMI is going down, my visceral fat is going down, my protein is good, my bone mass is good, you know what I'm saying? It makes you feel good, not in the beginning, at least not for me, but it will, that way you can also track your progress, because it'll tell you, oh, you lost like last week I lost 4.8 pounds. That was a good week. The week before, not a good week. I actually gained half a pound. It happens. The kids were here. And I don't blame them but it's really hard because I'm making them breakfast. And even though I'm eating a low carb breakfast, I don't eat breakfast, right? I personally do not eat breakfast. So I'm breaking my intermittent fast hours before I should. And then we're eating at 7 at night. Yeah, that week did not go well for me. The next week, kids were still here, but I went back to what I'm like, okay, I have to eat, guys, at 5. They're like, that's okay, we'll eat at 7. Not a problem. Food is there, right? And I don't eat breakfast. I don't have to tell them. I can still make them breakfast. I just do not eat it. And then that's why I lost the weight. Okay. So scale, Fitbit, pictures, before and after pictures, and which I did not take. I didn't even think about it, because I wasn't filming at the time. I wasn't quite back. Well, I wasn't back. And so I just really didn't think that this would be something that I would be sharing. Not that I don't love sharing. I just wasn't sharing anything for a while. And then measure. I did not think to do that until I was 30 days in, and I only measured my waist, and I lost 1.5 inches in 30 days. I don't know what it was before, so I can't give you that measurement, and I was bummed that I hadn't thought about measuring my waist beforehand. You might ask yourself, okay, once the 70 days, right, that's my cruise day. Once you're through those 70 days, what are you going to maintain? What are you going to do? I am going to work out as much as I possibly can on the ship. There are sea days. I plan on praying to God, praying that I do not have seasickness or anything like that that would stop me from doing it. I have all intention of going to the gym on the ship. I know when it opens. I think it's ridiculous it opens at 8 in the morning. They should be open at 6, but whatever. I don't run the gym. I don't run the ship. I can walk outside. There is a Lido deck. This is hilarious, you guys. Because I even calculate. These are the things I do. See, there's the things you could do while you're sitting on the treadmill. I call it the hamster wheel. I will have to go 18 times around the ship in order to get 5 miles. Not even my 6 miles, 5 miles, 18 times. I'm like, seriously, if I thought the treadmill was boring, this will probably be super boring, but maybe it'll be really cool. I don't know. The thing I don't like about not being on a treadmill and just doing a walk around the ship, great and fun and all of that, but I can't see I don't know how fast I'm walking. Am I walking 3.5? I don't know. Am I stopping and taking pictures of, a bald eagle? I don't know. Yeah, of course. So I like the it's a love-hate relationship. But I plan on doing it. On the days that I have excursions, of course, the gym's not even open before we're off the ship, and hopefully I can squeeze them in. But, I realize my goal is to completely close all rings every day. It's not going to be like at home. But my goal is that. If that means I'm walking during excursions, awesome. If that means I get back to the ship and I still have however many miles before I close the ring, then I got to close the ring. I just got to do it. So I'm just going to go. I don't know. I'm just going to continue. I'll have a new goal, and we'll talk about that goal in another time. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm praying I don't gain weight. And as far as eating, I don't eat breakfast typically anyways. So yeah, I'll have breakfast a couple times. We're going with another couple. I will have breakfast with them a few times, but I'm not having breakfast for 2 solid weeks every day. I'm not doing that. And I'm going to try and stay, I don't care about dessert. That's not my big thing. So I think I'll be fine with someone's cooking for me, so I can get chicken and steak and, ribs and whatever, and there's vegetables and salad and lots of excellent food. That is not going to be a problem. I think, everybody says, oh, you're going to gain 10 pounds. I'm like, no, I'm not. I will bet you right now I won't. So those are my goals. All right, you guys, I hope I answered all of the questions on how I lost 25 pounds in 60 days. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, take a moment, hit that thumbs up. If you have any questions, happy to answer them. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Bye, guys.